If you've been thinking about manifesting your specific person in an old, tried, and true way, then you need to get the Book of Forbidden Knowledge. Now, when I first saw this book, I was a little hesitant because the cover does say black magic, superstitions, charms, divination, signs, omens, etc. And I was just like a little skeptical. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm bringing this into my house. But then you have to remember, it's all about what you believe, right? I just wanted to see the other side. One thing we have to know, right? If you are a traditional Christian, don't you know a lot about the devil? We know a lot about the devil, right? And so in spirituality, I think it's important also to know what are some other things that people are into. And so I thought this was very interesting that they had a part of the book where, and again, I'm not going to go get raven's eggs and do things like that. But if that's what you want to do, you should do it. You should be open to doing whatever it is you want to do. But they have a part in the book, you can probably hear me opening it now, where it says how to make persons at a distance think about you. And I thought this would be an interesting technique to try. And I have this book linked below my description. So then that way you can get your own copy, because I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just going to read part of it so that you can learn some additional tricks, which I thought was very interesting, and about having a person at a distance think about you. And so why would you want to do this? So one way I thought about this, let's say you don't want to use this particularly for a specific person. What about a new job? What is the hiring manager doing at a certain point of time? And it talks more about the time at which you should send this thought forward about yourself to that person so that they think about you. And let's go ahead and let's jump right in here. So it says, let it be particularly remembered that faith and concentration of thought are positively needful to accomplish aught in drawing others to you or making them thirds of you. If you have not the capacity or understanding how to operate an electric telegraph battery, it is no proof that an expert and competent person should fail doing so. Just so in this case, in faith, meditation, or concentration of thought fail you, then you will also fail to operate upon others. First, you must have a yearning for the person you wish to make think of you. And secondly, you must learn to guess at what time of day or night he or may be unemployed, passive, so that he be in a proper state to receive the thought which you dispatch to him. And so it goes on to talk about why you should think about this particular time because of other things throughout the day. And also using the noun he here, the subject noun, we know that in those days, now I don't know necessarily how old this book is. Now, usually you would go to the front. Okay, it says 1910. So this is 1910. So he, very masculine language that they use. And so in knowing that, it talks about how it could come. And so it says, in conclusion on this topic, let me say that if you wish the person simply to think of you, one operation may answer. But on the contrary, if you wish him to meet you or go where you are, all you have to do is preserve in a lawful, it says in Christian manner to operate. And I assure you, in the course of all natural things, that is, if no accident or very unfavorable circumstances occur, he will make his way towards you. And when he comes within sight or reaching distance of you, it will be easy to manage him. So we're talking about that charm or that aura, right? Being attracted to your energy. And so that book, again, the book of forbidden knowledge, it does have a part where it talks more intimately about why you don't want to do things certain times a day, and also how to transfer that thought forward. And this is the same thing with manifesting a specific person, right? You're thinking of that person. You're thinking positively of that person. You're sending that thought forward. It's that telekinetic energy. If you're thinking of someone, they're thinking about you. That's why you receive that text, because you're thinking of someone, or that call. It's just that, a text is the easiest way to connect with someone now, or, a DM. And so getting this book and reading further into this method, you will find that you will attract your specific person. And even though, remember, it said you have to be attracted to that person. Well, if you're attracted to that job, you're attracted to that, the HR person. You're attracted to that modeling agency. You're attracted to that purse, that car. It's the same type of thing, but now you're thinking about a person. And so that's why it's very important to attract someone in a positive way. When they're saying when they're relaxed, you're sending them a positive, wonderful thought about you, because then that way you can ensure that you will have a positive and a healthy relationship. And this is Thais with Saturation Princess. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Make sure you share this with a friend so that you can go on a double date. Bye.